Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today back here in Poppyfields. I do hope you're well. Right, so we're working on our new habitat here, which is going to be capybara and wallabies. So I guess the first thing I should do now, or the next thing I should do, is get the animals in. So I'm recording this on the Bank Holiday Monday. Last episode was recorded yesterday. That'll be out on Wednesday. This one will be out on Friday. So I don't know what you thought of my last episode, but hopefully you've enjoyed the one before that, which has just gone out this morning. But as always, please do let me know what you think. If you've got any suggestions of what you want me to do in the zoo, please do that as well, because after all, you guys need to be enjoying this as much as I am. So yeah, if there's particular animals that you want to see in the zoo, please let me know. Or if you've got any ideas or challenges for me of habitats that you'd like me to try and create as well, that would be pretty cool. Right, let's get these in. Capybara. Just going to go with 4 of each for now, and we'll see how that looks. Lovely stuff. Right. I think I'm going to deal with this under here first, because this is going to be sort of the main feature of the whole thing, really. So what have we got to use under here? I'd like some grid pieces. Do I want it to be really like open like that? I think I probably do. I think that's quite a nice piece to use, actually. And then I think for the ceiling I'll use some odd off-grid, maybe this piece. I quite like this funky look. So I think I'll use that for that ceiling that I'm going to do. But yeah, for the ground, let's go with this one. So this is going to go basically right along the edge of the pathway here. I don't really want any gaps. And we'll take, we'll take that to there. Lovely stuff. Right, and then I need to think, how do I want to fill the side in? I'd probably go with some bricks, I think. Something like that. Hang on, have I done that all sort of the wrong way round? I'm just going to test this. What does that look like? No, that's basically the same. Okay. Good. Okay, that's good. And then I've got the roof, of course, because I've got that to fill in, and I kind of want this. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. There is actually. Oh, look, we've got a capybara wandering in. That's good. I might. Let's think. Actually, no, I want roof pieces. Let's have a look. Is that sort of thing going to work, or do I want? I'm probably going to need it to be. Yeah, I have messed this up. I need it to be around this way, don't I? Okay, let's just snizzle this round. If that's the technical term, I promise. Right, let's get. Oh, hang on. Let's just quickly flip the whole thing round. I will angle snap as well. Okay, that's better. Now when I do the roof, it will be at the right angle. There we go. Right, so yeah, this is probably the sort of thing I want, isn't it? Create a nice glass cover like that. Of course, this doesn't need to be sealed because it's not like the animals are going to escape. But I do quite like them having that cover. sort of so it's a proper rain shelter. And in fact, I'll tell you what I might just do. Oh, he just hopped straight through it. Is this? Hang on, hang on. Is this open? Is there not even glass in here? Have I? Yeah, there isn't, is there? It's open. It's a window. Okay, I'm not using that piece then. Oh dear, I bet you were just looking at that going, dude, there's no glass in that. Okay, look, I'm just having a moment, alright? Leave me be. Right, hang on, let's keep going with this. Let's go flat glass then. Oh dear, I have to laugh at myself because otherwise I'd cry at my stupidity sometimes. There we go. Right, so you got that nice flat glass at the top there as well. That's cool. Right, now let's get back to our wall and find the one that's actually got glass in it. I think that's a nice one. Let's just see that there's not, yeah, there's no other ones that are better looking, I don't think. So let's go with this. Right, so I will just have to grab this wallaby. Lovely stuff. Right, and then let's just quickly fill in this top piece here with one of these. Doing its crazy height thing again, which is very annoying. Oh, it's the wrong angle. Hang on. There we go. Let's get that in there. And there, I'll have to just put a little post down at the end there. That's fine. Let's just smarten this up. There we go. And the same at this end. Even though it doesn't need it for the graphics at this end, I want it to look the same at both ends. Nice. Excellent. Okay, that's that. And then we've got that roof piece to look at. So let's see what I can do with this. Oh no, hang on, that's gridded. Where's an off-grid one? Oh, I thought I had an off. Oh, see, I was having a mare with that as well. I thought I had an off-grid piece, which was good looking as well. Let's just check. Yeah, that's all gridded. You've got off-grid. There's a few off-grid pieces, but they're just plain. I really wanted something a bit more interesting. But no. You've just got plain old bits of glass. Ah. Why can't they just make that off-grid? Be so much better. I wonder, can I do something cool? I probably can, let's be honest. I usually come up with something creative, don't I? Just a thought here. I'm just gonna do this, just see what I can do. Now it is a shame, obviously being gridded, you can only turn it one way. But I reckon I can make that look good. Because I can manipulate the land, of course. So I can just do a little bit of terrain work. Just keep that small, keep the intensity down, and then I can just pull this up. Like so. Right, and then let's just come down here and see what it looks like. It's just a nice little glass top, isn't it? I'd probably just smooth it off a little bit. There we go. Nice. So you've got a nice little glass roof there, letting the light in. So essentially the idea of that is that it lets the light down for the people standing in here, but also through this glass here and down into what will be their bedroom. So yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay, that's looking decent. How are the animals getting on? Now, I hope they can't climb up here. They cannot. What about the wallabies? No, they can't either. They can. Ah, they can. They can jump over though. Do you know what? That's fine. They're not going to jump over. I could lift this up a little bit, couldn't I? Try and make it look a little more realistic that they couldn't jump over it. Good. There you go. They can't escape. That's what we like. Oh, I don't know what I've done there. Hang on. I think I've messed up the camera a bit. Okay, I think I'm back to normal again. Yes, good. I think. Oh, I don't know. The camera's moving very strangely, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what I've done. Okay, that's better. There we go. Oh, look at that. They walk in a little pack. That's very cool. I like that. I think what I want to do with this bit, I'd like to create some little sort of stone steps down here. I know I'm sort of doing this a bit higgledy-piggledy all over the place as I come up with inspiration, really. But that's fine. So let's get rid of some snapping. Right, I'm going to do it here, and then sort of do a bit of copying and pasting. No, I think it needs to all be like this. Oh dear, that's gone all over the place, hasn't it? Hang on, let's sort this out. Let's take that back. Okay, so let's see what I can do with this. So I guess I want to start it down here. Just kind of layer it a bit. And then hopefully the animals can come up and down it. I'll only know that once I kind of get it all in place. Obviously you don't need the whole thing filled, and what I can do is change the land around it. So I know this is just disappearing a bit into the landscape, but that's kind of the idea. And then I excuse me, I come in here and just push this back, just reveal the rocks a little bit. Something like that. Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks nice. Looks like they can go up and down it quite easily. Good. Just smooth this out a bit. Good stuff. Nice. And I will do just a little bit of painting here. Get rid of all this long grass. This up here should be rock, of course. basically all of this should be rock, right the way down here, and down here, because you wouldn't have grass growing in here. You certainly wouldn't have it underneath here. Just so it looks like an actual cave. Not sure what I'm doing at the back here yet, but I will think of something. Don't mind a little bit of grass growing on the top. Lovely. Let's just get them some bedding down in here. Excuse me. Okay, that's looking nice. Looks like we've still got a little bit of green here. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so how does it look from in here? Good. We've got a little bit of that bedding sticking through there. Let's just move that out. Hopefully people will come down here. At the moment, nobody. People are looking from over here. They're not coming down into the bedroom yet. I'm hoping they will once they start sleeping down there. So I'll probably do rocks maybe around these entrances. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll do some. Ooh, hang on. I'll be creative in some way. Just wondering. Let's have a look. I'm always trying to find a way of using these things, but I'm not sure it's going to work here. They're just so big. I wish there were smaller versions of these. No, it's really not going to do anything, is it? Okay, that's fine. What else have we got? I'm just thinking of creating a little tunnel entrance of some sort. I'm just not too sure how. I'll tell you what, even something like this could look interesting. Let's not quite sure what I'm doing with this. Just thinking of creating something to do with this. Yeah, that's a pain, isn't it? I was really hoping that would work a bit better than that. Excuse me, I'm so sorry for the coughing. I might still get this to work. I mean, it looks kind of cool, doesn't it? And then something kind of like this. I don't know. I'm just playing around, really. I mean, it's kind of cool, actually. Let's see. Don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to be creative for no reason at all, really. Just looks a bit different, doesn't it? That's what I'm after, and then I can put some rocks around it. A bit of foliage. Yeah, I quite like that. I mean, it's a bit bonkers, a bit random, but yeah. And get the same over here. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think what I'll do, I'll just pull here just a little bit, just get this further out. Just create a bit more of a tunnel entrance there. does this side look like? Yeah, I might just do a little bit more here as well, actually. Something like that. Nice. Quirky. That's what it is. Good, they're starting to sleep down there now. I will have to encourage people in here somehow. Not sure quite how. Now, I was going to do a waterfall as well, actually, wasn't I? Let's think. I'm pretty sure I did create a waterfall, didn't I? Hang on, let's get rid of the angle snap. Now, which way is that falling? Because that doesn't quite look right, does it? Should these be, yeah, kind of aimed straight down? Yeah, it's maybe a little bit over the top, isn't it? Yeah, now it's not even flat. Yeah, I've not done that well. Hang on. Do you know what? I'm not sure the waterfall idea is going to work. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I think that's over the top. Whoa, how did you get up there, young man? Oh, it's because I did that. Okay, that's fine. I just need to do a few rocks. Let's do some rocks. Because we do not want them getting up on top of the hill. I'm hoping they can't jump up here. You watch, I'll do this and they'll just hop from rock to rock instead. Okay, let's have a look. No, good. They can just about get onto a rock there, but that's it. Oh, thirsty. Of course, I haven't given them any water. Let's give them. You know what, I'll just give them a little pond. I don't think they swim. Actually, capybara can swim, I think. Let's just give them a decent bit of water, and that will allow them to swim if that's what they wish to do. I'll just try and make that nice and shallow for them. There you go. They should be able to get in and out of that. Let's have a look. Yes, the capybara can go right through it. Yeah, the wallabies can't swim, but the capybara can. So there we go. So that's given them an option. Look at them all. They were they were very thirsty, weren't they? Oh dear, poor things. I was starving them. Excuse me. Wow, they were very thirsty. Poor little things. Cool. Okay. Well, that's coming together. So let's have a look. Let's try and focus on one thing at a time, shall we? Something I'm not particularly good at. Let's have a look at this bit. So I'm thinking I might do a bit of hedging in here, kind of growing through this. I think that looks kind of funky. So yeah, so this is the edge of the zoo. So I think this would be quite a nice edging around this side of the pathway here. And I could certainly do a bit on this side as well. Not the whole thing. I think probably just meeting this bit of hedge, this bit of fencing here. So something like that. And then actually, if I just come back to here, whoops, what have I done there? Let's just get some extra. Whoops, I've done it again, haven't I? Messed up my camera work. Let's just get some extra rocks in here. So I think what I'll do, I just want this post to look like it's the end. So if I get a couple of nice big rocks in here, covering up this fencing, and then kind of blending it into just blend it into that that woodwork there. Yes, there we go. So it looks like the enclosure ends there. Much nicer. Right, that's good. So we've got a little bit of hedge work at that end. And I think I'll do something similar over here. I'll get a bit of this. How far into here do I want it to go? Yeah, let's get it right in here. Why not? I think that looks fine. So let's have a think. Yeah, so we've got a bit of a gap here. Still not sure how much I'm going to keep going with this with the zoo. So I don't know whether I want to be. I might have another pathway coming up around here, which is the edge of the zoo. So I might squeeze another habitat in kind of around here. So I think what I'll do with this for now is just bring it out to here, and then this path might split off, and then I will do the same on this side. And let's take this one along this edge. And I'll just sort of combine it into this fence post on the corner like that, and then I've just got to think how I want this to look over here. I think again I'll just get some extra rocks in. So if I get this nice flat one here, again just so it looks like that is the edge of the habitat, and then I can just do a little bit of work with that to cover up that bit of fencing. And again, you've just got a slightly smarter edge to the habitat there as well. Right, let's go in. So this looks a bit odd here. I might get some more foliage maybe, or do I want some more rocks potentially? Maybe something like this. Yeah, I think something like that. And then if I can get it kind of sideways a bit as well. It's very hard to see exactly where I'm going here. Let's just bring that a bit more. Actually, no, if I go this way. Yeah, there we go. That's excuse me. That might be a bit better. Something like that. And then I just wonder if I can. No, something a bit smaller up the top here. Yeah, that looks nice. So you've just got a little rocky entranceway there. And then something very similar, I think, over this side. Yeah, I think that. And then let's get, again, one kind of sideways at this edge. And then one here. just looks like you've got a bit of a rocky entrance. That one's not quite right there. I think that just needs to... Yeah, there we go. So as you walk in, I've got a bit of grass showing there, so I need to take care of that. Yeah, it's a slightly more solid looking entrance. I've got to work out what to do back here, but you know what? That's going to do it for this episode. That's going to have to wait. So I'll probably just have a couple of benches. I might continue this rock along the back, although that might feel a little bit enclosed. Do you know what? I might do some stalactites and stalagmites, because I think we've got some cool stuff that I could do there. Yeah, we've got these things, haven't we? I'll do that. I'll create a little sort of stalactite type thing here along the back. I think that could look pretty good. But there we go. That's going to do it for today. Let me know, what do you think of our little habitat so far? Still lots to do, obviously, actually out in the habitat, although this is going to be relatively straightforward. Really, the main focus of the whole area is this over here. Still not sure what I'm doing with this entrance, because that doesn't quite look right, does it? I could do some stalactites on here, actually. That would look good, if I do them inside and outside. And then a few stalagmites coming up from the ground. I think, yeah, there we go. That's the solution. That's going to look really cool. So we'll do that in the next episode. But yeah, let me know what you think so far. And like I said at the start, keep your ideas coming. And let me know if you want me to sort of wrap this up soon and move on to the next new project. Let me know. If you want me to just keep going with this one, then let me know that as well. Anything you want to say, basically, leave me a comment down below. And as always, thanks for joining me, because I really do appreciate your company. I love your feedback, and I'm very happy that you guys are still enjoying my my Planet Zoo stuff. So yeah, thanks for that. Brilliant. Let's leave it there. So thank you very much, and I will see you again in the next episode. Until then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.